these marijuana stocks could be solid long-term plays. While the big-name marijuana stocks are a great place to shift one's focus, there are plenty of alternative pot stocks in the industry to pay attention to. Both have different value points, and both offer investors a different amount of potential depending on one's own strategy. The two companies mentioned in this article both offer investors long-term value. The long-term value is something that investors often don't think about when in response to the cannabis industry. Most are trying to get in and out of positions quite quickly. But analysts continue to state that the cannabis market will see the majority of growth in a period of the next 10 years. Depending on where you look, estimates show that the cannabis market could be worth somewhere between $70 and $100 billion within the next decade. Of course, these projections might be high, but if we are able to hit anywhere close to that, it would be quite a big jump from where we are now. For this reason, it is a great thing to consider cannabis stocks for the long-term potential. The rate that continues to be mentioned. Innovative Industrial Properties Inc. is one of the most popular marijuana stocks in the industry. But it's interesting because IIPR on its own is not a marijuana stock in the traditional sense of the term. The company operates as a REIT, which means it purchases and then leases out facilities to those who wish to grow or process cannabis. The company has worked on an aggressive project that has helped it to maintain consistent growth. But at its current price, it seems to be quite a value buy for some. The company has continued to expand even during the coronavirus, which has helped its investors continue to see returns. Of course, there are always growing pains, but it does seem as though IIPR has managed to deal with them quite well. A major marijuana stock to be slightly suspicious about. Tilray Inc. is a very well-known marijuana stock in the industry. The company has made some headlines recently for pushing growth as much as 17% during last month's trading. Although it is still down by around 50% so far this year, the company is showing a small amount of forward momentum. Tilray is supposed to release its first quarter earnings on May 11th, which will be an interesting report for the company's near future. Many expect sales to double to around $50 million, which would be a great amount for the company. Investors are also waiting to see what will occur in terms of growth for the company, as it will help to determine what its future will look like.